We have just arrived to Granada in Spain. This magical town in southern Spain is full of history, winding streets, and delicious food.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's good, eh?
Join us as we spend the day exploring stunning architecture, viewpoints, and enjoying the cuisine just like the locals do.
Poinona?
Piononos.
We're Max and Jacqueline, and we have a passion for travel and seeing the world. Right now, we're on an epic 2-week road trip in Spain's Andalusia region. We've just taken on Spain's most popular and most breathtaking hike, left behind the famous Bridge of Ronda, and now we're ready to explore one of the most visited tourist cities in Spain, Granada.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh!
This is where we're staying. And if you missed our last video, go back and watch it after this to find out how we got to stay here for just 17 Aussie dollars.
Feels really early, like I literally just opened my eyes. I thought it must be 6 a.m. It's 8 a.m. We slept in. Apparently so did Granada.
Yeah, there is absolutely no one at 8 a.m. It's insane. Millionaire lifestyle for
I know, lemonade budget.
drying out washing. Never left that late. It's 10:30. We did do a workout.
But that's the problem with having like a really nice apartment, is like you don't want to leave, you just want to stay in there because it's so nice and we have such a good view, but like we're here to see Granada. So the number one thing to do here in Granada, and the thing that we probably should be doing today, would be going up to the Alhambra Castle. It's meant to be absolutely stunning. It's one of the few, I guess, Moorish castles that really survived. But the thing is, the tickets are sold out literally weeks in advance, and because we're road tripping, we didn't know exactly when we were going to be here. So we didn't book weeks in advance, and we can't get anything for like 3 weeks. So if you do know exactly the date you're going to be in Granada, I highly recommend that you book your tickets. Now, plan B is really just to wander around the city and see what we can find. There's a particular neighborhood that we're heading to that is the Albacian neighborhood. It's meant to be the most beautiful area in Granada. But right here is a market. It's actually on my list of things to do as well. I didn't realize it was so close.
Right here.
It's the Alcaceria market, and apparently it's kind of like a market that you would find in Morocco. So we come to the Albacian neighborhood, the most beautiful neighborhood in Granada, and it's pretty clear to see why. It's absolutely stunning. We're just walking down the lower part of it now along the river, and right beside this church, which one of the funny things in this whole region of Andalusia is that all of the churches, or almost all of the churches, actually built on top of a mosque that used to be there when this was under the rule of the Moors. And when the Christians took over, they just like demolished the mosque and built churches on top of them, which is like a bit of a middle finger to the Moorish people. And that is why Alhambra, the one site we're not going to see, is so popular, is because it's one of the very few Islamic buildings that actually remain from that time.
found it.
Found what?
The Gypsy Kings.
Where are we?
San Ferdinand Lookout. San Ferdinando. San Lookout.
We've made our way to the Mirador de San Nicolas. Oh my god, it has an incredible view of the Alhambra. I so wish we were going there. It actually looks really amazing. Ah, god. I know I've already said this probably like 4 times, but I'm so sad we missed out on it. Definitely don't make our mistake and plan Granada further in advance. It's a beautiful city, so it's worth coming here regardless, but yeah, we've missed out on a huge thing. All over the city, we've noticed in front of a lot of the sites, they have these signs that have little explanations about where you are, which is really nice. So you don't really need a tour guide because you can kind of get, I guess, the key details from that. The good thing about tour guides is they do give you a lot of like little insider tips. But one thing that we've noticed is that tour guides never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, Frenchman knows how to eat a crepe. I don't think this is a Spanish delicacy, but Max really needed something to eat. This was only €4, so pretty good. Feels so relaxing just walking around because we're not going to like the main thing to do here. Everything else is really chill. It's mainly just like look at the city, and it's so nice just wandering, relaxing. So different to what I usually do. So luckily, and not by purpose, we've actually made our way here to the original city gate. So this was the original main entrance to Granada, so it kind of acted as like a customs control. So anything that you brought in had to be checked through here and had to be cleared by the guards before it was actually brought through. It's not the most spectacular city gate we've ever seen, but it is very beautiful. So definitely worth a quick little visit.
So we are at the Monastery of the Geronimos. Got it?
Got it, nailed it. Well done.
Follow me, Jacqueline. Tour guide alert.
So the monastery was €6 to enter, which I'm like a bit confused with Spain's pricing because the discrepancy between different sites is like huge. So for example, this one was €6. When we went to Malaga, we went to like the most beautiful fortress we've ever been to, and it was only €2.50. But then when we went to the fortress in Lisbon, for example, it was €15. So there's huge discrepancies. I feel like they just choose random prices. There's no like real reason to what you're going to be paying, but that's okay. You just have to choose which ones you want to pay for and which ones you want to go for. This one has this beautiful courtyard filled with, of course, orange trees because we are in Spain, and I love that so much. When you see it from the outside, it doesn't look that interesting, but when you come inside, it's gorgeous. So we just come inside and it really is gorgeous, and there's barely anyone here. just entered the chapel area.
Chapel.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry.
And it is insane. Every single inch of the walls and the ceiling are painted or sculpted. It's insane. I've only ever seen anything like this once before, and it blew me away then, and it is blowing me away again.
Wow, wow, wow. Finally, the time we've all been waiting for, the culinary section of this portion of the video, which is a local delicacy here in Granada, which is not in this bakery. Oh yeah, it is.
Right there.
This one.
These little things.
These little things.
They're called poi nonos. I know I'm pronouncing that
You
wrong.
can hear all the Spanish laughing.
Laughing at me. I've seen it on the sign, but we have never seen this anywhere else in Spain, and we've seen it in all the bakeries we've been walking past. So I think it's about time we try one.
Buenas tardes. Perdón, señora, ¿cómo se dice
Poinonos.
Poinono?
Piononos. Piononos. Gracias.
Poinonos.
So embarrassing.
Oh my god, this is so weird.
What even is it?
Feel
Did
it,
you
like
ask?
even the feeling.
Oh, why is it so moist?
So wet.
Look at my finger. It's like got juice on it.
Oh, whoa. Okay, it's very soft and
Oh god.
I don't know what it is. Piononos. Piononos.
Piononos. Oh.
Okay, cinnamon, dough, cream.
Yeah. Custard. Maybe this. It's like
more
custard.
like cream.
Okay.
And then the dough it's so wet.
Whoa, that is so, it's so wet.
It's not bad, but it's just very wet.
And then tastes like a cinnamon cake. You can have the rest.
Yeah.
But we've tried it. And now let's go
Tapas and vino.
try something else that's typical in Granada. Okay, so we come to a tapas bar because it's Spain, of course, and it's Granada. One thing that apparently Granada is known for is their tapas bar, because they're one of the few cities in Spain that still give you a free tapas when you order a drink. But what I'm drinking is the Tinto de Verano, which is the summer wine. Verana or Verano, I'm actually not sure. But basically, apparently, according to the internet, this is what Spanish people actually drink. They don't actually drink sangria. Sangria is for tourists. This is the real local drink. So, salud! It's delicious. So it's basically just red wine with a lemon soda.
We got our tapas. We got goat cheese toasty and ham croquettes, and came to a side of potato wedges, which we've never actually seen that.
Smell delicious.
That goat cheese is just overtaking everything here.
Smells so good.
I'm gonna go dig in. So it's goat cheese with caramelized onions. That goat cheese is so good.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's good, eh?
I love cheese. Oh my god. It's just cheesy, potatoey, fried heaven. But also, when you come to Spain, you should definitely try the vermouth. It's really, really delicious. It's not too overwhelming. I mean, when we tried it in our tapas tour, I was a little bit nervous about trying it because I don't drink spirits, but this is really nice.